Business Lifestyle magazine.
Now we have another a brain and beauty, a lady continuously smiling, a very special, successful entrepreneur sitting just left of me, Dr. Nilufer. When she was a moderator for the last session, and here when she is here as a panelist, you know how she has been promoted to become a panelist. I'm sure it is because of her success rate. And as you all have seen, however you're growing, however you become big in life, make sure that you are young at heart attitude. The way how she keeps herself young, active and smiling. Many youngsters especially forget to smile. So as you are successful, as you grow bigger and bigger, I still believe in 2005, I asked this question among the audience when I met Bill Gates in United States at the Chicago Convention. So I asked him the same question which I repeated 2 months back to our Shashi Tharoor when he was addressing the SSVM school students in Coimbatore, that how can you teach our new generation to smile after being successful also. So here is for you to take from Nilufer, a smiling, successful entrepreneur. And I'm going to ask to her where she will be sharing her experience and answer to this question of how has digital media reshaped consumer behavior and what role does data analytics play in understanding it?
Thank you for that question and good evening everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful time having us all here, sharing our expertise in this subject. And it's an absolute honor for me to be here in this dais with eminent personalities. Like, I find you all very aspirational and it's an absolute pleasure. So coming to your question, digital media is everything right now. Nandakumar sir paranja pole, no new generation and old generation business. You need to adapt yourself into this new format of marketing to acquire your leads. And to acquire your leads, no matter if retail business or service business and whatever format of business, it's the strategy that keeps changing. And to keep changing that strategy, data is important. You cannot, out of the blue, make a strategy in your office without any data. So data is the foundation for everything. And this data acquire digital media is the most powerful tool. It's a direct plug. Like, you want to know your consumer habits, you want to know your consumer consumption natures, and what is the feedback, and everything comes through digital media right now. So our consumer habits are analyzed, strategy undaki. It doesn't stop there, unfortunately. You know, there is another touch point that comes in between is content creation. A content in a create cheyda brand in awareness, like how the question you asked Nandakumar sir, equity brand positioning aanu avada kanikkunnu. Brand positioning in a creative content as adine strategize cheyda when we place it, and like how Aishwarya said, target audience in a code manasalaki our data analyze cheyidana we replug the entire system. So ithrom channels നമുക്ക് പെട്ടെന്ന് ആക്സസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്ന ഒരു ടൂള് തന്നെയാണ് ഡിജിറ്റൽ മീഡിയ. സോ ബിസിനസ്സിൽ ഒരു ഇൻഎവിറ്റബിൾ കാര്യമായി ഇപ്പം നമ്മൾ എത്ര ടെക്നിക്കലി സൗണ്ടാണ്, ഹൗ ഗുഡ് വി ആർ അറ്റ് അവർ വർക്ക് ഓർ ഹൗ ഗുഡ് വി ആർ അറ്റ് അവർ ടെക്നിക്കാലിറ്റീസ്, ഇതിനെ ഗോൾഡ് ഫോയിൽ ചെയ്യുന്നൊരു സിസ്റ്റമായി മാറി ഡിജിറ്റൽ മീഡിയ. സോ that's a data analysis right from Elon Musk to everything, you know, like right last of the election campaign like I think in India as well, നമ്മുടെ ഒരു ഡേറ്റ അനാലിസിസിൽ കൂടെയാണ് ഇതെല്ലാം നമുക്കൊരു നേരത്തെ ഒരു പ്രഡിക്ഷൻ നടത്താൻ പറ്റുന്ന യു എസിലത്തെ ഒരു ഇലക്ഷൻ റിസൾട്ട്സ് ടു എവറിഥിങ്. സോ ഐ തിങ്ക് വി ആർ ഓൾ ഡേറ്റ ഡ്രിവൻ. Today, if I have to look up into any social media content, I'm also somewhere being a part of it, being a consumer of some other business. I look into something else. For example, I watch Aishwarya's business, and I know I'm just moving into a new home, and somewhere she's driven my mind to pick a certain vacuum cleaner or a certain washing machine. So that's a sort of the consumers that, she's getting her lead acquisition somewhere, even though we know the fact that what an influencer does, what a micro-influencer does. എന്തൊക്കെ നമ്മളെല്ലാവരും ബിസിനസ് ഓടിക്കും, നമുക്കും അറിയാം ഇതൊക്കെ എങ്ങനെയാണ് ഫങ്ഷൻ ചെയ്താലും somewhere we are slowly driven into consuming this data and fetching that business or fetching that product. So it's an inevitable part of our business. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, thank you. See how she was specifying and pinpointing on data-driven. So many of you will be understanding what is this importance of this data-driven. Now you will be wondering how this chat GPT also is working, how people are giving data. Most of you at home also, how you supply data. Go to chat GPT or Meta AI, just go to those and just check what you want to deliver. Within seconds, how this will. I was there in Muscat a week back. I was just playing with someone, a youngster, a 14-year-old guy, and I was just trying, can you bring something, a Omani selling, we find a lot of people selling tender coconuts in Coimbatore. He was a Tamil speaking boy. I asked him, Kundora Mudima, Nama Urla Pakare, or Tanga Vetra, or Omani dressler. Within 10, not even fraction, 1/10 of a second, a Omani dressed and he is selling tender coconuts. Just imagine the power of digital marketing. So what Nilufer was trying to mention to you is how data-driven the content, how she was trying to balance and explain what Aishwarya was also trying to tell. Today, we are looking at what the customer wants. So customer is able to reach, customer is able to find the whole world in front of them. We cannot just fool them down. So how beautifully she was trying to tell you all how important in this digital marketing era is data. So data will definitely take you to places. Create more data, whatever is important to you, important to the consumer finally. Your business will grow. Thank you, Dr. Nilufer.